So the more of this responsibility you put on their shoulders, the more you lessen their focus on keeping a stable monetary unit. And keeping a stable monetary unit long term is the thing that's going to bring about, the most market discipline, the most long-term, long-range planning, the least amount of waste in the system in terms of destruction, because you don't have a boom-bust cycle. What we're doing is compounding the cyclical, the depth of those cycles, basically. Would you concur with that? And I want to make one last point. I think that getting Congress involved in this would sort of compound the problem, whether it's on the issue of unemployment or whatever good cause we're trying to involve ourselves in. The likelihood is that we're going to further that extension of boom and bust in the cycle.
Yeah, there's no question about it. I mean, this is how Hayek won the Nobel Prize in 1974 for arguing that if you set interest rates artificially, well, look, interest rates aren't arbitrary. And if you set them artificially, you're just opening yourself up for massive errors by everybody, businessmen, investors, consumers, and that's exactly what's happened to us.
Thank you.
Good grief, I don't know why I couldn't seem to get across what I wanted to say to this guy. Not long ago, and the title of the article was the Fed has to become boring again. And the thesis of the article is that the Fed has been doing so many unprecedented and extraordinary things, both qualitatively and quantitatively, over the past 2 years, that it has attracted more attention to itself than we've seen in a very long time. And so it really has got to stop doing that so that people will go back to not paying attention to it anymore, and as one member said earlier, not even really knowing anything about what it does. I think that's the way they like to do it. And I'm not putting words in people's mouths. Alan Blinder of Princeton wrote this in Foreign Affairs, that monetary affairs are best left to the technocrats. That's his word, not mine. And so I think this is an unusual position for the Fed to be in, for the spotlight to be on it, and I think this makes them unhappy and nervous.